Welcome back to Morning Vibes. I'm Shango. So, what I'm talking about this morning is regrets. It's currently 4:01 in the morning, and I'm here to share my thoughts, my energy, my vibes with you. Regrets. What are they, and do they serve us? So this morning, throughout my workout routine, I was constantly looking back. It was very hard to stay present. And I tried to stay as present as possible in all the moments that I'm going through. I was constantly looking back at stuff that I've done in my life that I am not necessarily proud of. Just looking back, wondering if I could have done that differently and what would have been the outcome. Where would I be right now? The problem with that is regret doesn't serve you because it's impossible, or maybe somebody will discover in the future how to go back. And if you go back and change things in the past, your future will also change. So you might not be at this stage to even want to change the past. So constantly I was going through the routine. I'm constantly looking back. And I'm like, come on, Shango, stay present. But it was just plaguing me this morning with looking back. And I'm like, come on, Shango, this doesn't serve you. Why are you looking back? Because that's one of the main issues with regrets. It doesn't serve you. It's one of those mindset or thinking that it just bring you in places and stir up your emotions. And we have to analyze. Mind you, regrets are memories. Memories are a snapshot of the past that we hold on to. But remember, you have good memories and you have bad memories. And even though it's a snapshot of the past that we hold on to, each snapshot of the past comes with a certain emotion. So in order to make these snapshots, when we are making these memories, we tie these memories, or these memories are tied into emotions. So if it's a bad memory, so to speak, what you call a bad memory, it is tied with a certain emotion. And when you replay this memory in your mind, you actually is replaying the emotion that the memory comes with in your mind. And you have persons out there who are actually living their past constantly. They are actually bringing up these emotions, bringing up the hormones or the energy, bringing up the chemical that comes with these emotions, and reliving the past, reliving these emotions over and over again is actually keeping them trapped in the past. And when you're trapped in the past, it's actually the worst thing to ever do to yourself, because you have no control over the past. You cannot change anything about the past. The future now, on the other hand, while we don't have control over the future, we only have control over the present, with the constant reminder or constant understanding that the future, which most times is anxiety lived in the future, or we tend to have anxiety when we think about the future. If you understand that the future, you have some control. So when it comes to control, there's three. You have the no control, you have the some control, and you have the out of control. Present is control. You have control over the present. You have control of what you are doing right now. I am controlling my present right now by sitting right here talking to you. You are controlling your present right now by sitting, walking, driving, listening to me. Future, on the other hand, we have some control over it because it's based on what we do in the present that determine our future. So the past now, no control. And if you understand that you do have no control over these things, as them call it, the serenity prayer, give me the understanding to know what I can control and what I cannot control. I think I paraphrase that. That's not the exact words. But once you understand what you can control and what you cannot control, you tend to operate differently. And regrets, the past, memories, you have no control over this. None whatsoever. So spending time regretting stuff, spending time focusing too much on the past. Mine, you have good memories and you have bad memories. You can look at both of them, but you have to look at them in a way that, I did that or I didn't do that. That's it. I am going to do what I need to do right now in order to create the life that I want right now and possibly create the life that I want in the future. Regret doesn't serve you. All regret do is bring up emotions that sometimes can hurt you in the present. So what you're actually doing is hurting yourself in the present from something that you cannot change. Oftentimes, people will regret relationships. People will regret the loss of family members and stuff like that. But these things are out of our control. It's gone. It's past. And if you are allowing something that has gone, something that has passed, to control your present, you are doing yourself a disservice. You are doing yourself a disservice. Mind you, I understand that a lot of stuff that happened in the past are very traumatic, i.e. rape, an accident. They happened in the past. And I am not telling somebody to just get rid of their experience, to get rid of their trauma. But I'm saying that if you allow these situations to control you, to get power over you, to take power over you, you are not doing yourself justice. Because it happened. Maybe at the time when it happened, you were very young, you had no control, you couldn't take yourself out of the situation. It happened. But if you allow the situation to control you continuously in your present and into your future, you are actually doing this to yourself. And it sounds away every time I hear it, every time I say it, I know that it sounds away, but it is the truth. If you allow your past to control you and you're filled with regrets, you're filled with these emotions that these past events carry with them, then you're allowing the past to control you. And remember, you don't have control over the past. You don't have control over the past. So let it go. Let it go. It's in the past. You can either run from it or learn from it. Don't run from it. Learn from it. It's in the past. So don't let your past, don't let these regrets control your present moment, because your present moment is all you can control. So control it. Yeah, it's not a football that has been passed to you, but control it. And that's the only way you can move forward. And whenever these memories, these snapshots comes up, I'm not saying shut it down, but look at it, identify, oh yeah, I did this, I am not proud of it, or this happened to me, I am not proud of it. Bam, move on. But yeah, so that's what I had to do this morning when I was thinking about all these things that I didn't do back then. Identify it, look at it, bam. All right, then it's in the past. It's in the past. So regrets, it doesn't serve you. What you're doing right now, that serves you. And if what you're doing right now in the future doesn't serve you, put it in the past. So, yeah, regrets. Look at it, analyze it, identify it, move on from it. I'm Shango. This is Morning Vibes. And that's another one. I'll see you tomorrow morning.